Hi, welcome back. I have some progress. I have a finished object, and um, I made a new purchase so that I could finish one of my other projects that I've been working on for a while. Once my grandson's sweater, I've been waiting to go home to get the right color. I decided while I was at Walmart, I'm gonna just pick up a skein of yarn. It's not the end of the world. So I did that. But before I get to that, let's talk about my finished object. I'm super excited about this. I finished my candy socks and I have tried them on, so that's why they're a little bit wonky. I love these. They fit perfectly. They came out so well. They're very soft. I did I did them cuff down, so twisted German cast on with I think I did 15 15 rounds. Hold on, I got a couple different rounds that different socks have called for, and yeah, I think I did 15 or thereabouts. I might not have counted perfectly, except to make sure that they both matched. But anyway, and then I have this cable stitch running down the side, and it's on the outside of the foot on both socks. So this side is plain, just, and then this side has the cable, and that turned out so well. We did this is the funky sock. This is the one I just finished. I did a boomerang heel, and I know how to do the boomerang heel well enough. I don't need to keep looking at the tutorial to do it. But I slipped, my hand slipped, and I now have this funny spot here. But I don't mind because it's mine and nobody else is going to care about that. They fit me so well. I'm so happy. That's the only thing I have completely finished. The next thing that I am going to work on today, once I get done here, I'm going to turn on the tutorial and finish the bucket hat. I'm right to where she is starting a different section, so I don't know. I think there's like a row or two of a different color, maybe in a different stitch to just offset it, and then the brim of the hat, or you know what I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. I think it would be called a brim. I think I'm just gonna do it all in this color. I could switch to a different color, but I don't have any acrylic light 3 that is similar enough to this that I would want to put in there. I would just feel like it would be weird if I put, especially like Red Heart, because it's thicker, it's scratchier in my opinion. Some people love, my husband loves the scratchier yarn, the acrylics and stuff. My skin does not like it. It's okay when I'm working with it most of the time, but when I like this blanket that I'm sitting on, that thing is made out of Bernat baby blanket, and it's scratchy. I can't. I have to curl the sheet over the edge in order to comfortably have it over me. I don't like how it feels. He loves it. It's his favorite. So what's next? After that, I have put on the last bit of the skein for this. This is I left the ball band in the other room, so now I cannot possibly remember how many. I want to say it's like 430 something yards of yarn, and I've got this much progress since the last video. And this is just where I'm keeping track of every 50 stitches or every 50 rounds. And so like I'm about 105 rounds into it. I've got around 15 to 20 more rounds to go till we're ready for the sleeves. And next, if you remember this sock, this was my Shark Week sock, and I absolutely love this sock. This seems long, but it fits perfectly. So I'm actually, I don't know that I've got to figure out the right, like, and start making them all the same length and everything. Pay attention to that, because I have a habit of a little bit more. Yeah, they fit. They're both the same length. But anyway, I did cast on the second sock for that. I was working on this in the truck today. We had to go do some errands today in the truck. So while husband was driving about, I was working on this, and it's a whole mess. We had Jariah with us, and he decided he was going to come up front and sit with us at the, like, when we were just about back, and that I tangled it all up trying to keep it safe. But that's where we're at with that. It's not very far in. I think I'm doing 20 rounds of ribbing for this one. And see, I've got to come up with like a number of rounds that I like. This will be the next color that I cast on for the actual foot of the sock. This is just the heel toes cuffs. Oh yeah, and I put some work into my lace socks. These bad boys have been sitting untouched for the most part for so long. And I put this on my arm, and I know I've done that before, but I'm just, every time I do it, I'm like, I would love a sweater out of this. So now I'm considering buying a whole bunch more of this, even though it's a super fine one, and maybe getting some mohair or something to hold double with it, to like add a little something and make a sweater. Wouldn't that be an amazing sweater? I love it so much. I don't think I would do this all over the body. I would save this for the sleeves, perhaps. But the body itself, I would have to come up with a different situation for the body. Each one of these is just its own repeat. So that's a repeat. Hold on. That's a repeat. That's a repeat. So this here is the repeat I left off on from the last time I showed it. And I have done, this is a repeat, and then this is so I've done 2 repeats since then. That's why I've got all these on here. I just wanted to keep that straight so I don't lose track of which repeats, how many repeats I've done. I got to do one more repeat, and then it's time to do the leg shaping, because this is a long sock that will go above the calf. I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about the idea of trying to make myself a sweater out of this yarn with this design element. And then finally, I haven't done anything to it yet, but I do also want to get this back out. This is my grandson's sweater. This is the Ask sweater. It's just called Ask. Not quite sure why they named it Ask, but I like the sweater. I like the design. It's actually showing up pretty nice already. And I have decided to go with this color. as the next color to add. I thought that would make a nice cohesive pop without going too extreme. I thought about a bright red, but then I was like, I think bright red is a little too bright for that. This thing is so close to being done, and I really hope it fits in. Every time I look at it, I'm like, is that gonna fit? It's probably gonna fit. I'm probably just, because my granddaughter's sweater, I'm the same way. I'm like paranoid it's not gonna fit. Neither one of them are getting them until October. So until October, I don't know if they fit, and if they don't fit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sorry, kid, that was your birthday present. You got a sweater that doesn't fit. No, I'm just kidding. I would never. I would do something else for them. But that's what I got planned for that one. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I have not attempted the ranunculus yet. I've decided I need to get some of this other stuff off my plate. I'm just like, I have too much going on to be trying to figure out what I was doing wrong with the ranunculus and get that sorted out, but that will be coming very soon. There's another, there's a crochet along Alice in Wonderland blanket. I have purchased the pattern to that, and I don't have the yarn yet for it, so once I get the yarn I need for that, my hair is like, it's fine. It's fine. This is how my hair looks all the time. I'm not gonna go out of my way to, although she's looking a little rough. But I want to do it's a blanket, and it's got the tarot. It's based on a tarot card, but it's two skeletons embracing, and it's called the Lovers. It says the Lovers underneath it, and I kind of want to make that for my daughter. I thought that she would love that. She's into, like, well, I actually, I don't know which one would like it more, because one of them actually does like tarot cards and stuff, and the other one is the more romantic of the two. So it could go to either one, but I definitely don't want to make both of them. I could make two, but not right now. It's because it's going to take me a little while to make that, but I got to get the yarn for that. I need 2,300 yards of black and 2,300 yards of a contrasting color, which I don't know what color I would go with for that. I've got some thinking to do. I can't get it started right now, so it's still off to the side yet. But those are my goals. My goal for Monday is to be able to show this hat and have it be finished. I want to be at least to the heel on this, and I want to put some start putting this new color on the Ask sweater. This one I think I'm gonna sit aside a little bit, maybe only pull it out if I'm watching something that I'm trying to pay attention to. But I haven't gotten the new ball out yet to add it, to start adding that in. I mean, I have it, I just haven't gotten it out. It's up in the cupboard. I think that's about it. I'm gonna see if I have any clips of Jiraiya. I think I took one the other day to put on the end of this. If not, I apologize. I know everybody likes, well, I know I like watching his cute little videos, and I'm assuming that a good chunk of you guys do too. But sometimes you don't get cute videos because he lays around a lot, and usually when I have him outside, I don't think to grab the camera and open it and take a video while he's playing. I'm always too busy playing, and it's hard to throw things while I'm holding the camera, so I'm over here like barely throwing the toy, and he's like, This isn't even fun. What are you doing? With that, I'm going to let you go. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll see you in the next one. What you doing? You ready to go in and find your toy?